second spot. A lot of money on the line from Suzuki, and it's all going to take place here in about 30 seconds, and it's all going to be resolved here in about 15 minutes. Here we go, an 8-lap event, the first race of the year for the Suzuki Grand National Cup Series, and away we go. And it looks like Kane is going to get a good start leading into turn number 1. That blue leathers, the distinctive blue leathers, that Don Kane is going to take the lead into turn number 1, and he's followed very closely by about 4 or 5 riders, and they're 3 abreast, coming out of turn number 1 into turn number 2. Oh, this is definitely going to be, you're right, Jimmy, probably one of the best races. You know why? Because the field is just so full of talent. You could almost safely say the best riders in the nation are out here today running in this race, and look at them go up through turn 2 and 3. Mike Erickson to the trophy room to see Harry, please. Mike Erickson to the trophy room to see Harry. There they go up to the first lap. And we'll have 7 more laps to go. We'll pick up all the numbers and names for you. That's Cal Rayborn out in front as he goes down the back straightaway. Cal Rayborn leading the pack as they head into the kink back there at about 135, 140 miles an hour. This is going to be a tricky corner now. We've got to keep our eyes on that very fast section. It's very slick over there. I believe second place looks like it's a roll-off. We'll check it out as they come out of turn number 9. And all eyes are on that turn number 8 and turn number 9 area. Very slick over here. Here come your leaders. They complete lap number 1. And $1,300 right now belongs to Cal Rayborn if he can hold on to that position. Dumais in second. Poland in third, Richard Moore in fourth, and Chris Stewart running in fifth spot. And that's your top 5, and already they're starting to pull away from the rest of the pack. Oh, a terrific race. And boy, this race will sound even better when they put those Vance and Hines pipes on in the finale. And here they come around turn number 2. Riders not only fighting themselves, the track, but also the weather conditions out here as it's getting very, very windy as they go around turn number 2. Lap times I don't think are going to be a big factor today. Nobody's going to be setting the world on fire with the conditions like this. But right now, an incredible run by Cal Rayborn. I think Doug Poland and Cal Rayborn have never raced against each other. This could be the first time they've raced against each other, and I don't think Poland knows who this kid is. He's got a great family name, but I don't think he knows who this kid really is. And Poland right now having difficulty getting around James Dumais, the Vance and Hines. Down the back straightaway they go, and there's no stopping Cal Rayborn. Look at this guy go down the back straightaway. Dumais looks like he's really one of the riders to watch for this year. He's holding off a very hard-charging Doug Poland there in second spot. Poland going to try and find his way around the most difficult part of the racetrack right now as they come down the first straightaway. Let's see if he gets in the draft and goes by and takes over second spot. They cannot afford to let Cal Rayborn get too far away. Here they come out of turn number 9. This is incredible. Cal Rayborn definitely making a name for himself now. $1,300 on the line for the win. Look at this. Here comes Poland. Poland pulls alongside Dumais. And Moore and Stewart still running 4th and 5th. And look at this. Stewart's going to try and take over 4th, and Moore cuts him off. Rayborn. It's still Rayborn, and now it's Poland in second. Dumais in third. Richard Moore in 4th spot. Chris Stewart still running in 5th spot. Oh, that's Scott Cavness running in 6th spot. Then comes Dave Langford in 7th spot. Who's 21? It could be Dale Kiefer running there in 8th spot. It's 21X on the number plate. Then comes 7, Don Kane, way down in 9th spot. Must have got a bad start. And then rounding out the top, Tom Kopp on a Suzuki. Look at this now. Poland in 2nd spot, starting to catch your leader, Rayborn. This will be the first time these two have ever met in head-to-head, handlebar-to-handlebar competition. Remember, Rayborn came on strong late last year, just showing himself in club racing, and this is the first big race Rayborn's ever had. And now Poland's going to find out just exactly what this kid's like. If Rayborn could hold off Poland, you better believe Rayborn may be thinking about plans about going around the country this year. Here they come out of turn number 9, and these 3 riders now starting to pull away. Rayborn looks over his shoulder. He's wondering, where is Poland? Well, here he is. It's California and Texas, and they're starting to battle it out for the lead right now with Dumais in 3rd. We've got Chris Stewart in 4th spot, Richard Moore in 5th. And Moore's got some horsepower on the straightaway, pulls right alongside Stewart. Look at this. Oh, and he had to back off. Stewart finally took the line. Stewart had the line going around turn number 1. We've got our workers looking that turn 8 and 9 area, and that's a very good sign up there. So far, everybody's getting through in very professional shape up there. A great mid-pack duel here, and leading that mid-pack duel, 9:59. That is Ralph Lorre. They're back there in a great four-rider duel for the lead. Poland now all over Rayborn up there in the top of the hill with Dave Dumais right on top of both of them. So those three riders is starting to be clear now that they may be the riders we'll see in the winner's circle. Remember, we want Rayborn crew, we want all three of those motorcycles over here in Victory Lane. Here they come down the front straight or the back straightaway again. It's Rayborn. Poland maybe trying to figure out what Rayborn's all about here. He doesn't know who this kid is. He may be just trying to lay behind him, see where he goes around this racetrack. The wind seems to have subsided a little bit as they head around turn number 8. And you got to watch it over there in turn number 8 and 9. It's still very slippery. We have a rider down, evidently. A report of a rider down over in that area. It's bike number 7, Don Canay, one of your favorites, out of the race over there in turn number 8 and 9. Here they come down the front straightaway. And we've got, it's still Rayborn. Here goes Poland out to the inside to try and make the pass. Is Rayborn going to let him in? Poland takes over the lead as they go into turn number 1. Beautiful move. Nice move. Langford trying to move up through the pack. Pulls up alongside a rider, and that rider cut him off into turn number 1, and he can't make his way up through the pack. Don Canay, as we mentioned, is the rider down at 9. He's up and okay. That's a good word, but Don Canay not having a good day today. As we focus on the leaders, the latest. You'd think that Poland now, once he got the lead, would start stretching out. Rayborn holding on to him. Maybe Rayborn's trying to size up Poland for this year, maybe. But as they go into the turns now, Poland starting to show the way, and Rayborn maybe learning a little bit out of Doug Poland as they go down the hill. The story of this race, though, is the amazing ability of James Dumais to hold these guys in check. I mean, he's right there, running in 3rd spot. Chris Stewart running in 4th spot. In 5th spot, it is Richard Moore. In 6th spot, Dave Langford now gets up in the 6th spot. In 7th spot, it looks like it could still be bike number 38, Scott Cavness, the Northern California rider. Or I should say now he lives down in the Laguna Beach area, I think down toward Dana Point. Here they come, down the front straightaway. Poland now starting to move out a little bit with Rayborn in 2nd, Dumais in 3rd. Chris Stewart, nothing he can do about it. He's got a very lonely ride in 4th spot with Richard Moore in 5th. And in 6th spot, coming down the start-finish stripe, that's Dave Langford with Scott Cavness and bike number 21X. And we're still trying to find out who 21X is. It could be 21R. Or no, 421X has got to be Jeff Rayom. I'm sure it's probably Jeff Rayom. He did a good job in a race earlier, so it's probably Jeff Rayom, only we've got him down here as 421X, and he's out there on 21X. So where's our leaders now? Going up the hill. Yeah, and it's Poland starting to stretch it out now over Rayborn, who's starting to stretch it out now over Dumais, who's definitely got a big lead over Stewart, and Stewart's starting to open it up now over Moore. You know, you're right. Maybe Doug Poland's out there. Once he got by him, maybe he's trying to show this young kid, this Rayborn guy, just what it's like to kind of move up another notch in these leagues. But Rayborn is definitely proven that he deserves to be in these big leagues. Here comes the rider that fell in turn number 9. He rode his bike back in, Don Canay. A little worn for wear, but he's back into the pits. Here comes your leaders down the front straightaway. It's Poland, and he's opened up now a bigger lead this time. With Rayborn still in 2nd. Dumais, incredibly enough, Dumais doing a great job, still in there in 3rd. And he's holding off the very talented Chris Stewart. And also in 3rd spot, Richard Moore. Nothing those riders can do about it. They're just stuck out there all by themselves. Langford, and then Scott Cavness, and then comes Jeff Rayom. We're thinking that's Jeff Rayom. Jeff Hagan is also in there in the top 10, bike number 26 going by. confirm that. 421X, Jeff Rayom just went by. So this 21X, we have no idea who 21X. Poland, as bike number 261 pulls into the pits. 261, Ben Williams having a very disappointing ride. He pulls it in with a mechanical problem. So Ben Williams, one of your Honda Interceptor riders who did quite well in that class, winning a couple of times, he is out of the race with a mechanical problem. Poland now starting to open up a little bit. Poland slowed up a little bit that last time, but look at Rayburn is in second, but Dumais is now catching Rayburn in second. We're going to have to keep our eye on that battle there. Dumais, the story of this race, an incredible job. Oh, he lost a little time there. Went a little wide out of turn number 1 and lost a little time on Rayburn as they hit around turn number 2. It's still Poland, Rayburn, and James Dumais, and then in fourth spot it's Stewart, and then Richard Moore in fifth spot, and then Dave Langford in sixth. And we've got one more lap to go, so the riders know it. And of course, if Rayburn's going to got anything up his sleeve, he's going to have to do it now. He's going to have to work hard for it, because trying to catch up with Doug Poland's one thing, trying to get around him is just a miracle in itself. So we're on our last lap right now, and of course they were closing in. And look at this, Poland's got some lap traffic he's having some problems with, but he gets around him on the outside, going down that back straightaway. And at him as they go around turn number 8. He's picking it up a little bit, and Rayburn, look at this, he's really pulling in on Poland as they hit around the last turn. He's got about 2 miles an hour on him. I think Poland's going to be surprised to see him right there as they come out of turn number 9. Let's see if Rayburn gets in the draft. It's Poland and Rayburn. Poland and Rayburn, Rayburn in the draft. Poland turns around. He's going to have to fight for it. They're weaving back and forth. It's going to be Poland. Rayburn takes second, and Dumais was right there in third. A nice handshake between Poland and Rayburn at this checker there. Poland gets the $1,300 bucks. $800 will go to Cal Rayburn.